everybody. Food Prep 101 in the Mendoza house. And I first came up here to meet Gabby and do a little interview, and it somehow morphed into a conversation with her mother, Christy. And now we are back here, and this is our food prepping day. This is a big day for me, and this is a big day for this family, because this is life-changing. They lost their home in a fire, how long ago?
2017, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and they've rebuilt, but they haven't really got back into the routine of cooking. So I'm hoping that meeting today, giving them some simple recipes, getting them on our Mel app, we're gonna get them kind of back in the groove. And it may take a little bit longer today, but the more that everybody food preps together, the faster it'll go. And maybe this can be something that this family does long term, where, all right, you guys got your recipe, Sunday at 3 o'clock, Chuck gets the groceries,
right.
And boom, we're food prepping, and we're not gonna have any stress. We're gonna save money, which Christy likes, she's the money girl. And life is just gonna be a little bit easier. And rather than spend time and money stressing about what we're gonna eat, your life is going to be like mine, where you just open up your fridge. And I knew they were serious when they invested in the food prep containers, because they're not cheap. How much did you spend?
$150.
See, $150. But you can kind of take that money and think about, but what were you spending before eating out? In the long run, that's going to pay for itself, right? I mean, you guys are going to love it. So what we're going to do is we have two main dishes. We have zuppa toscana in the Instant Pot, and Chuck's making a chicken and Mexican chicken and rice dish. And the girls are making almond flour chocolate chip cookies and pumpkin chocolate chip gluten-free bread. So I'm just gonna float back and forth down the line here, and I'm gonna help anybody who needs help. And these are some awesome recipes. So I hope you can see how we do this. I'd have to say for these guys, the main thing was just gathering the ingredients. Since they lost all their stuff in a fire, they didn't even have probably the essential spices. So we're kind of getting their pantry stocked. If these are recipes that they like, then the girls will get some more almond flour, and we'll just keep the ball rolling. So we're gonna go, we're gonna get going, okay? All right? And you guys just tell me when you need help, okay?
Mel, am I going to be...
Ready, go!
Okay?
Do I need to chop these up at all?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
We're,
There goes 6.
we use a lot of chicken breast. We
Uh-huh.
know the difference between... if I read this recipe, there was a little section that had, I use chicken breast and da-da-da-da.
Uh-huh. It's whatever you prefer.
It is, okay.
Yeah, Chuck, if you want to do more, do more.
Just put 6 in.
6 is good. Yeah. Yeah. Then you'll have a little bit of leftovers. So, okay. Rack. So Christy, we'll do your onion, we'll do your kale, we'll do your sausage, and then and the potatoes, and we'll get those prepped first before we turn the pot on, okay? And then give me whatever you want me to chop up. Give me. I can do the onion. I can do the kale. Okay. Okay. Where's your cuchillos? Where's your knives at? Okay. Cuchillos. Oh yeah. Okay. And then, did you already rinse this off, Christy?
I did not.
Okay. To do 4 cups. So if you can kind of in your mind just visualize what a cup is.
Okay.
I mean, I would say 5's pretty safe. You're good right there.
Good.
Yep, you're good. Okay. So you doing good, Chuck?
Yep, I just gotta open all these.
Are you guys doing good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? Does yours say melted honey or not?
It says syrup and oil mixed together.
Okay, so it didn't say melted.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. You guys feel comfortable? You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Did you guys have parchment paper, or did you have to buy it?
No, I have
You did? Okay, good girl.
Ava has it.
That's a super small knife. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
get
no, that's
something
not
like this. Okay. Yeah, if you're comfortable.
Did it have onion on it already?
because we're using onion too, so.
Sugar powder.
Now is this, and since this is going in the soup,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make these smaller, like, cubes, do I, because we'd be eating them
Yes.
within the soup, so is that just to preference?
Yeah, I'll show you how I would do it.
Okay.
Is I would just go like this, and then maybe like, yeah, basically almost like a
Like
cube.
slivers?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, cubed, okay.
Cubey, small, chunky.
Okay.
If you want it smaller than
Yep.
that, yeah,
Okay.
somewhere in there. That is a huge knife, Chuck. Here, let's trade. Take this one. This is good for my kale, but wow, ooh, it's sharp too. Yay.
That one's
Okay,
like
so
donated.
am I doing this properly? Am I seasoning all this
Yep.
before I put all this stuff in? Is that
You know what? Do you know what I like to do, Chuck?
it all together?
Do you know what? I love that you put the spices right on the chicken. That's how I do it because it sticks to it. And then if you want to add more to the pot itself, we'll add more. So yep, yeah, season your chicken to taste. Exactly, you're doing good. Add the chicken, skin side down until brown, 4 to 5 minutes, okay? And then this called for olive oil, so I would imagine that we should probably put a little bit of olive oil in your pan, okay? And you can go ahead and get your chicken going. And then, okay, so we're gonna cook the chicken. Then you're gonna push the chicken to the side or on a plate. And then we're gonna do the onions. And then we're at, your recipe check? Hello. Girl hooked you up here. You're doing great. Yeah, so
No, I
basically,
just didn't know if I should have all of this onion in there also maybe, or
no,
just
no.
throw it in afterwards?
Yeah, so you're gonna brown the chicken. And then that skillet is not overly huge, Chuck. I would, that's okay. I would take the chicken out and then we'll do the onion. But your recipe, if you guys are watching this and you want an easy recipe, Chuck got an easy recipe. So yours,
Yeah, how'd that work out?
yours has my guy friend that used to food prep with us. If you're watching this, Kibby, how he picked his recipe. Yeah, do you know Kibby, right? Yeah. How he picked his recipe was the amount of ingredients. So Josh and I have already cooked a dish this morning in my kitchen. It was Mexican eggs Benedict. It had like 16 ingredients. Kibby would not have picked that. So, but
Josh, you still losing weight or what?
Part of our Thanksgiving.
actually, all the clients that we work with during the week, they all lost at least a pound, which is tough to do.
Ava, how you doing? Do you need a little help?
They look like they're both doing great. That's really good. Poached eggs on top. Yeah, you got to do both sides, Chuck. Flip her over. Yep, there you go. Don't put anything away. When I'm cooking, I don't put any spices away because then I taste everything, and then a good chef tastes everything, and then less is best. You can always add more. If you're new to cooking, don't over salt things because there's no going back if you over salt it. You could ruin a dish by over salting. Yeah, pepper, fine. Too much salt, too much hot sauce, jalapeno, or chipotle you got to be careful with as well. Go ahead, honey. What is that?
It's a microwave.
That is?
Microwave drawer.
What the? That's beautiful. Wow.
And we didn't have any overhead.
Yeah.
Stick an overhead microwave in, and we didn't
Yeah.
want to take up counter space, so
Yeah,
we pay, unfortunately, a whole bunch of extra.
yeah.
Okay, let's see, is that about, what do I need? I need 4 cups.
Over there. That's the tablespoon. It's a little
Is that
oily,
about 4?
but that's fine.
Do you want to measure? You can if you want.
Oh, coming out.
So how was your holiday, you guys? Did you have a good time? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He actually did pretty good.
yeah.
He was kind of hanging out with us.
Cool.
You know, we were all cracking jokes and
Good.
had a good family time.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, where's your guys' garbage? Right there. Oh, you got the slide just like me. Awesome. So,
Saute.
the great thing about the Instant Pot, if you guys are watching this, I like to eliminate dishes, okay?
Us too.
Like the one pot dishes or this. We don't want to have to use a pan on the stove and saute our onions and garlic. Bring it over here. We can saute right in here. Then we can switch it to the soup, okay?
Okay.
So we're on. So this is going to get hot,
Okay.
okay? So we are going to add avocado oil and sausage until brown. And the avocado oil was 2 tablespoons. You can either measure or just kind of drizzle if you want.
Okay, so I took my
And
chicken
then-
aside.
Okay,
Push chicken aside onto a plate, add olive
Okay.
oil to your cast iron skillet and heat on medium heat. Add the onions, start cooking.
no canola oil. If you have any in your house, just throw it out. Not good. Maybe your mama cooked with canola oil. All Hispanic people use canola oil. But yeah, you know what else it's good for too, Christy?
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil is great.
You know, for the taco shell.
Yeah, that's great. Also, I use avocado oil for my salad dressing. Avocado oil, salt, pepper, and lemon. You guys need anything? Let us know.
Should I turn this?
Okay, how much chicken sausage were we
It's a
supposed to?
16-ounce package.
So that's 12, what,
I'm
take
like really
one,
popping. Can I turn it off?
Okay,
three ounce.
here you go, my dear.
Pop it in?
Got one more.
Yeah, that looks a little shy. I'm gonna cut you a little bit more. So it's kind of a weird one, okay? So next we're gonna add the potatoes, and your potatoes were 4 cups, and you got it all measured out, okay? Italian seasoning, and you're about a tablespoon.
Thank you, Italian seasoning.
Okay, did it open on that side?
Italian seasoning. I think somebody else needed.
I thought I saw, okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to eyeball it for you, Christy?
Sure.
Okay.
And then I need to open my coconut cream.
And then Chuck, you'll just need to open up your chicken stock next.
Do you have this?
Girls, I'm here for you if you need me, but you don't, no news is good news, right? I figure you guys are just over there.
Kinda like
And
a restaurant feel, huh?
since you guys are I'm not going to use the word thrifty, but since anybody that's watching is into saving money, girls, if you want a great Christmas gift for someone, give them a nice loaf of that pumpkin bread and about 3 or 4 cookies. Get some nice craft paper and a nice little rope ribbon. Do you not think that would be a nice gift? Way better than a fruit cake, okay? Okay, so we've got pepper, and the pepper is salt and pepper to taste. So I'm going to do that for you, Christy. Oh, I love that you guys have the grinders.
What?
Salt, the grinders, pepper.
It's right here. Oh, half cup? Right here.
Half a cup of coconut cream. Have you worked with this before?
Never.
I warn you, it's thick on the top, liquid on the bottom. So
it is?
you might, it shouldn't be all, yeah, get a spoon, but it shouldn't be solid all the way through. Usually there's a little bit of milk in there. Some of them are different. Is there water in there? Yeah, okay, so I just didn't want it to squirt on you. Okay, yep. So
Does that get solid at some point?
see, I told you, yeah.
So-
Use most of the cream, it's the good stuff.
Okay.
So if you actually wanted to make whipped cream, you can make it with the coconut cream if you get it really cold. Okay? So yeah, yeah. So you've got your coconut cream and the kale. I really don't think you can go wrong. We've got 3 cups, so. And again, Christy, you can save the rest of that coconut cream.
Okay.
And I
Does it
tell you
firm
what,
up at some point?
What's
Like,
that?
Will it refirm up at some
it'll stay that way.
Okay.
And I
Really good analogy. Very, very good.
I was like, okay, like super painful. Also, after Iggy cooks, after smelling the food, he can't eat it. Yeah, because he doesn't like handling food. He doesn't like handling meat. Are we looking pretty even, honey? Mm-hmm. Yeah? That'll be nice, huh? Mm-hmm. These will look good. Try tried to make them as pretty as possible. That one looks a little bit small. Where can we steal?
So when they want me to start, do they want me to whisk it or just start with spin?
I would stir it with a spoon, honey. The only time you really need a whisk is when it's pretty liquidy. So, okay, honey.
And then it says fold in the chocolate chips. What is that?
Fold in just means stir them in slowly. Yep. Okay. So, are you 8 to 10 minutes, honey? I got your timer going for you.
Mine?
Yeah. Are you 8?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Boom. Maybe a little longer because your temperature was a little bit lower, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
oh, yours was higher? Okay. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. So Gabby, maybe I'll go 7 then on the safe side, huh? Yep. Let's go 7.
Or you could go higher because it's supposed to be higher.
So
Oh, you're supposed to be higher? Oh, okay. Got it.
have you ever had to deal, one thing we're thinking about, like when you get all the containers
8.
as far as storage wise, like maybe other houses might not have any storage to, where do you put the excess dishes and things like that, or?
Well, I tell you, what I try to get people to do is have more glass than plastic in their life. So now, before I got into this, you guys, I had a lot of plastic Tupperware. She is making gluten-free, paleo, Whole30 pumpkin bread with chocolate chips, and hers is going to be in a loaf pan. It's going to be beautiful. And she got her pan all ready, I believe, with the parchment paper. And you are just about to put it in there. Here's your pan, honey.
So how long would coconut cream last in fridge in a container? Is there
I would probably say, Christy, 7 to 10 days, and just smell it. That's why it's kind of fun to find another recipe to use it up.
Okay. Or
So,
make it again.
what's that?
Just make it again.
Yeah, if you guys will eat this, no problem.
No, but I mean for this to.
Oh, yeah. You know what? If I think about it, Christy, I'll maybe send you something today. A good quick recipe for you. Trying to think off the top of my head what you could use the coconut cream for.
Now with the Traeger, what do you like to do with the Traeger?
Traeger,
Here he goes.
everything.
He's laying some groundwork. You watch how he works. Right?
I know, everything. I smoked my turkey on it. Anything you could cook on your top or in the oven, you could bake an apple pie with it. You can do anything. So, all right, we're almost there.
We also have some half of a pumpkin.
Okay. Yeah, don't waste anything. I'll tell you what would be good. We're going to make a green smoothie when we're done.
Oh.
What would be good is you guys could make yourself a pumpkin smoothie. Maybe throw a banana in there. But yeah, I waste no ingredients. Good job, you guys, on getting all your ingredients. I'm super impressed.
Like 12:15, we have maybe been working an hour, right?
Yeah.
That's really great.
For your first food prep class, do you know normally it takes most people on their first prep 3 hours and on their second prep 2. Just as a side note, Josh can attest to this. For people who, okay, we're dinging, honey. Gabby, yep. I can help you look at him. I have to say, this is probably the quickest food prep that I've had, and I'm going to tell you the number one reason why. Nope, those do not look done. No, more time. And you know what I think we have against us right now is we've opened the oven too many times. If you were making these by yourself, we probably would have been okay. Okay, so honey, I think I'm going to set the timer for about 4 more minutes. Okay.
You left us hanging, Mel. Why?
Why is because they had all their ingredients. And if you're watching this and you food prepped at my house, don't let this make you feel bad because my house is like a store. I have everything. Josh sees me give people food all the time. But it's because a lot of people are unprepared And I have to say that this family was really good about getting all of their ingredients. So good job, family.
Yay.
Yep.
So
And
that's where following a list really comes in. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm kind of a listy person.
Yeah.
So that was-
Okay, I'm gonna toss these in your fridge,
And so
Christy.
do you have any helpful hints for like, apps or list apps to kind of shopping, or do you develop, what you buy on a regular basis, I guess?
Josh, that might be something good to add to our app, huh? But yeah, yeah,
Shopping list,
there's a lot of, shopping list apps out there that you can get for free,
I
so.
don't know if you can, have a recipe and
Yeah, Josh, thoughts on that one? I like it. Yeah. Click on here to get your store list or something, right? Next to the recipe, yeah.
Like for Costco, I mean, we know Costco so well that we can make our own, and I think they have a Costco shopping list, but we've never used it.
Uh-huh.
It works the way we work, or, I don't know, because
Costco app maybe, or?
in shop goes to get it, so how do you.
So right now, Christy writes it on a piece of paper.
You want an ice cube? Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Do you guys want to see how I make these? So, this is for 4 servings. Yeah, we're gonna get your app working so that you can get it. So it's a cup of ice per drink, and that's probably 2 cups. So I'll get a little bit more, okay? And the way that I tell people, the best thing to do if you're not, see, we can see. I know you guys kind of need to measure.
Now Melissa at a coffee shop too.
That's
she's
pretty close to
official
2 cups, right?
barista.
So if you need to measure, then put your ice in here and then put your milk in here and pour it in. But the recipe that you're going to see on my app is a cup of milk and a cup of ice, okay? And then I'm going to talk to you guys too. I'm not going to ignore you. I use the Kirkland almond milk.
Okay.
Do you guys use almond milk? Okay, organic, good, okay. I use so much of it, I buy it by the case. That's why I like to get it. So I have some, if you're watching this, Marie, my friend sells Arbonne, and she gave me some really good quality vanilla protein powder. Otherwise, I use Orgain vanilla protein powder from Costco. It's really clean, dairy-free. So you can kind of tell when you guys get into my app, I lean towards the dairy-free, gluten-free side.
We'll probably have to use up our chocolate chip one first.
No, chocolate chip, cookies and cream. Hey, it might be, if you don't have a tolerance to, and is that PB2 over there, you guys?
Yeah.
That's great, you guys. If you want to add that PB2, that stuff's expensive. Use what you have. If you're ever out of peanut butter, use that. Yeah, that's great for smoothies. Chuck, that probably wasn't cheap, huh?
I don't know, it's probably on sale at the time.
Yeah. So I use half a banana per shake, and I use about 1/4 cup of berries. So I'm going to I almost think we can this makes the 9 cups, you guys. I think we can make all your shakes at the same time, okay? So we're going to,
Like a ripe banana best?
it's sweeter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, and I like my shakes sweet.
Okay.
So if they're not sweet enough, I put stevia in them. So do you guys want cinnamon at all in here? Yes? Okay. Thanks, Chuck. You're the best. Okay. So I always put 1 date that's pitted per, you guys won't even taste it. Everybody okay with?
Yeah.
Like a fig or what?
It's a date. You won't even taste it. It just gives it a little sweetness. Nope, I already unseeded them for you. Okay. And then I usually do about 2 good handfuls of spinach per shake.
Really?
Yep. Honestly, most people I start out with a cup, and then, Josh, you've seen me make my green smoothies, haven't you?
How about pineapple?
Yes, absolutely. Experiment. Use whatever you want. But this is such a good, easy breakfast. So I'm going to go a little lighter.
And do you buy this by the case, or just buy a whole bunch of those?
Josh got this for me today. Where'd you shop, Josh? Yolks. I would buy, if you're going to make green smoothies, I would buy the bigger one at Costco because it really saves. So, okay, so we got our greens in there. And then we're going to get your protein powder in here. And this one especially, You guys all okay with protein powder? Yeah, okay. So
We do 4 scoops, right?
This one needs 2 scoops per serving. So I have 2, yep. 3. We're gonna give this blender a run for its money.
Brr.
4. It better do it.
It hasn't been used that much, so.
It's nice everything you got brand new, huh?
Yeah.
6,
Yeah, my buddy was talking about, what were we talking about? Something about
7.
the floors or something. He goes, you know what, just sell it and start over. I go, you just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You may want to peek at your cookies, honey. You'll be able to tell when they're browned, okay? They were not browning at all. Are you guys sure it's on?
Yes.
It's on? Are they brown,
It's at
honey?
350. Well, because mine was supposed to be at 375.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Let me try it again, just to make sure.
Does it feel hot, you guys?
it's hot.
Yeah, okay. We'll get them there eventually, Gabby. They're not brown at all, right? Okay, that's okay.
I mean, they,
I think it's just because we've opened the oven
Yeah.
so much, so. Okay, so we got that. And then we're gonna do some berries, and I'm just gonna eyeball this. I may blend this a little
To get
bit,
it down,
and
but
then,
that's
just because we're making so much, so, oh, thank you. And then do you guys have a spoon for the peanuts butter? Any spoon, totally fine. So we got quarter half, okay, so we're gonna do about, a cup of berries for you guys. And we're gonna do your,
and they sell
so,
that at Costco too, the berry.
yeah.
Yeah.
And in the summer, fresh is best. This time of year, I'm kind of cheap. I go to frozen because it's ridiculous. Like a tiny little thing of blueberries for $3, I won't pay that because I use them every day.
Yeah.
So I just, this last grocery trip, switched over to frozen, but
I think that's where your plus is that you're cost conscious.
yeah. Well, when you make 3 meals and 2 snacks a day, and maybe I only eat out maybe once a week, if Iggy buys.
But I think sometimes a lot of, eating healthy, it's so much more, they have those things that are so much more expensive or whatever, salad's this, but a burger's that, that kind
You
of
know what?
But it seems like you've been able to
Yeah. So what we should do
carve out a niche.
yeah, for
you know?
sure. It surprises people when I tell them my meals are $2.50 and $3.50 a meal.
Yeah.
On the way over here, Josh and I were talking, and he asked me, well, of course I've never been to Melts. Have you been to Melts?
No.
Okay, good. Josh, tell them how much a grilled cheese sandwich is at Melts.
14?
Tell them the delivery story.
So my first day, I worked for delivery, and family of 8 orders from Mouse, $120.
Wow.
Girl, you know what I can make for $120? I mean, come
See,
on.
but every time you hear money, you think of how you could do.
Yeah, because I like to use my money on vacation. Okay, so if you were measuring a cup per person, so I'm just, everybody's used to me by now. I just kind of eyeball everything because I've
Well,
been.
it's nice is you haven't touched it, so you can use the
Yeah,
measuring
yeah,
things
we
right
can
there.
use your thing. So is this?
1 cup.
Oh, is that ounce? Is that ounces?
Let's see it.
That's ounces. Is that cups on your?
Eight is
Oh,
ounces.
gotcha.
1's cup.
Okay, so we need 4.
There's 4 cups.
Yep, cool. Love it. You guys got the good stuff.
See?
You do.
Nice.
You have the good stuff. Okay, so.
Yeah, we went to Chick-fil-A because we hadn't been there and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I think one day just the floor was like $47, and we were kind of surprised. Fast food. I mean, it's a good.
It was,
quality.
it was healthy. I had a
I
salad
know.
there. I was thinking, it was
Yeah.
much better salad than a typical fast food.
Okay. I'm going to give this a whirl, you guys, and then we're going to add the ice because we're a
Okay,
little
you
on the
might
full
have to-
side, and I'm going to make Chuck do it. Did I have it backwards? Okay. Okay. Chuck,
All right.
you do it.
Throw the ice in.
Okay. Okay. All right. We need our berries too.
Oh,
So
better
don't, that's the good stuff, Chuck. Don't let that get lost in the mix, okay? So also, you guys, if you're using frozen berries, you don't need as much ice. It
Right.
basically replaces the ice.
Okay, so my timer just went off of my meal.
Okay,
Should I check it?
let's check it. Let me tell you guys, if you're worried about getting sick from eating chicken, you should be, because you could practically die. So raw chicken, not good. You could be hospitalized. If you're not sure if it's done, take your knife, cut it open, and make sure all the way down to the bone it's white. If it's looking pink, it's not done. Or if you have a food thermometer, does anybody know the temperature for chicken?
No.
160 is meat, but
165.
165.
Chicken, 165. Yeah. So what are you going to do, Chuck?
What do I do to test it?
Yeah.
I just eat it.
Do you want to die? Okay,
Well,
Christy,
I mean,
did he put it on this way?
I cooked it, I cooked it in the pan before we put it in too, pretty good, but.
Was it this way, Chuck?
No.
No,
You
it
gotta
was
go
this way.
Nope, nope, nope.
It was this way.
See the arrow?
No.
Oh, there's an arrow that goes there.
Oh. Oh,
Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
And then you gotta,
Can you guys smell?
Is that down?
Smell that
Yeah,
on the
it's
thing?
in.
Woo, that's hot.
Josh, can you zoom in on Chuck's awesome chicken dish? Chuck, it looks good. Josh, Chuck, the only reason I would say it needs longer is because we were opening the oven so many times.
Okay.
So,
For that.
huh?
No, I'm gonna cook it more.
You want? I think. Yeah, I don't think you can hurt it. Does it look like your rice is done? Excuse me, honey. Yeah, looks like your rice is done. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it can hurt. How are the cookies doing, honey? I think they're finally starting to look brown, don't you? Oh yeah, girly.
Are those good?
May I have one of those pot holders? Thank you. Cool.
And you can put,
They have nicer stuff than I do. I'm gonna make a shopping list after I leave here.
here's the cookie sheet thing to put it on.
Oh, okay. Honey, I think you're there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're called soft baked, so I think you're good on these ones, okay? Wow, look how, you guys can't, right there is fine, you
Yeah.
guys? You guys can't see this, but when I pulled that cookie sheet out, their rack automatically went in. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, here you go. Chuck's gonna put his chicken back in and make sure that it's.
Should I leave it
We set a
uncovered?
timer for
Yes,
for
ma'am.
Ava's?
Yep,
Okay.
we got a timer for Ava's pumpkin bread. I got it over here. And you still have 15 minutes, honey, okay? Chuck, I don't think you can go wrong putting that back in. You feel good about it?
Yep.
Okay. And I think because our berries were frozen, Christy, we didn't need as much ice.
Okay.
Girl, this is, I don't know. I think that I may, do you think if I put a little more ice in there, it'd be too full? Probably not. I think that's good.
Is that the right consistency?
Yeah, unless you guys want it a little thicker. Let's sneak a teeny bit more ice. Do you think it'll overflow? I like to push it, you guys. I think
Gallons of
I
smoothie.
think we'll be okay. I might have to have a little more. Okay, let me do this, just in
9
case.
gallons of
Let me
smoothie.
practice, just in case I
Arrow.
end up switching. Oh, there it is. Arrow to
The arrow.
the arrow. If you're watching, you have one of these. I don't know. This is nice. Really nice. Okay.
Oh,
Is it on?
I don't know.
No,
It-
That's good?
Is it fine? Good? Okay. I'm going to tell you guys, the Ninja gives mine a run for the money. And it's got that release button on there. Wow. Beautiful.
You gotta
Okay.
twist it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you want to pour, honey, or do you want me to? Do you feel comfortable? You want me
No,
to?
I don't.
Okay. All right. Mel Fit Green Smoothie. And honestly, you guys, if you have leftover, it's probably okay because I usually drink like a good 16 ouncer. I just don't know how much. Am I dripping? Here, thanks. I'm a messy cook. Alrighty. Number 2. Okay, I hope you guys like
They don't
it.
look very green.
There's lots of greens in there. Okay, next. Grab yours.
Cheers.
Your blender absolutely rocks.
You sure
Okay.
you don't want one?
I think I'm going to take a little bit, yeah. Heck yeah, because I can't believe we made that many smoothies in there. That was packed. Yeah,
So how
thanks,
much
sir.
spinach did you put in?
I just kind of
Yeah.
eyeballed it.
Couple
To
cups,
start
maybe,
out,
2
I
cups?
would do a cup because you're not used to it, but then 2 cups. Look at you guys, that made
Nice,
5 smoothies. Okay, all right, cheers to your health.
Yay.
Cheers to your health. This is actually how I always end my classes. Cheers to your health. Yay. Money.
Oh, yum.
What do you guys think?
Everything about that's delicious.
You like it? Cool.
So what's chewy then? Raisin?
The date.
Oh.
But it sweetens it naturally. I wish you guys could taste this. So good.
It does, yeah.
So
Was
good.
that peanut butter or almond butter?
This is peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah. So I go to Winco and I grind it myself, so it's just pure peanuts. So, yep.
Delicious.
Yeah. Your cookies are looking good. You guys are fast.
No, that's good.
Really good.
Probably because Dad said go.
Ready, go!
Yeah, you did go.
Like a race?
Yeah.
Well, not really a race, just like, you know, you have to be good sometimes. Not 9 o'clock at night.
Christy, don't you think that would be good for you to make and on the fly grab and take as you're going? Are you usually in a pretty good hurry to go to work, or
No, I
Or
usually
just-
make eggs every morning.
you make?
Yeah.
You never get sick of it? I gotta change it up.
I think
The
that
girls,
for
I
me,
mean, they kind of grew up eggs and
Yeah.
banana and
Yeah.
where I see us doing this
afternoon.
is we're heading to a show,
Yeah.
or we'll want something really
Yeah.
quick, but we're not super hungry, so we can take lunch
Yeah.
3 hours ago,
Yeah.
and we know we're gonna need it to get home.
And you know, the trim and take so long.
So I always do the protein powder, the nut milk, the greens. Those are my staples. And then I add a nut butter and a fruit. So I mean,
Where do you
you,
get the dates from?
Costco. So if you like dates and you have really low blood sugar, I think 2 dates has 25 grams of natural sugar. It will bring your blood sugar up so fast. I used to have them at my studio because people would just drop. So, I mean, you got to eat them sparingly, but, and you could do frozen mango, banana, papaya, pineapple, but frozen is the way to go this time of year. Otherwise, you're just going to spend a boatload of money. Thanks for cleaning up, Chuck. Almost there, you guys. We are waiting for the bread. And your soup. We're getting close though, you guys. To be able to have food all week, this is awesome. Ooh, I like your plates too, Christy. Those are nice.
I'm just gonna zap my bacon for a little bit so it's like crispy.
Yum. And you girls like them too, huh? Cool. Yeah.
Tasty spinach.
When
I'm
I
not tasting any one thing. Like it definitely had a peanut butter flavor initially.
I love how much peanut butter it is. Because I normally, Dad makes like fruit smoothies with frozen blueberries, apples and bananas. Do you use apples? In your smoothies, do you use apples or no?
Sometimes, but
Rarely.
rarely.
Almond milk and ice. And I just don't like the way it turns out because it like ends up getting really liquidy and then there's all the stuff on the top and it's not very appetizing to me. But I love the peanut butter smoothies that he makes.
And it's a meal replacement, so I mean, it'll probably, these are a little bit smaller than what I normally drink, but should keep you full for a good 3 hours.
That's what I usually, that's my challenge. I'm thinking it has protein powder, it should
Yeah.
be my protein,
Yeah.
and it never lasts for me.
But then you add the peanut butter and then you add more protein. So if I want a lighter smoothie, more of a snack, you know, then I won't. But I usually need it to have staying power for me. So I had this thing on my menu at Leopard Lattes. If I blindfolded you, you'd never know there was spinach in it because people were so
And
afraid.
I've never, this is a true statement, I don't think I've had a beet,
Oh,
and if that's what I'm eating, it's chewy, it doesn't taste bad at all.
oh, good.
My mind will just stick with it, it's like something, maybe who cares?
How does it taste like a
gummy bear. Yeah,
Have you guys ever gone to the wellness bar?
no.
The wellness bar, because I think I make a pretty dang good smoothie, hands down has. Okay, you guys, it's reveal time. We are using the Instant Pot, and I told Christy the best part of making a meal is opening the lid up and not have your food be raw. So let's check it out.
Okay, so do I
So
have to,
Lefty Lucy.
Do I have-
Oh, wait,
do I have to-
actually, okay, I know. We're gonna do the release thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 choices. 1, let the Instant Pot naturally release its steam on its own, which I've never timed anything, but I think it takes 10, 15 minutes, somewhere in there. Or you can manually release it, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug it and we are gonna move this. I don't wanna be right above her light. We're gonna move this over a little bit here, just so that there's nothing in our way, okay? And we're just going to turn from steam to vent, okay? All right? Obviously, don't stand right in front of it. Isn't that crazy? And again, the lid will not open when it's under pressure. So there's no way that this thing is going to explode in your face. But what I've had happen, Christy, sometimes if I fill it too full, some of the product comes out and starts. That's why I kind of pull it away from my light. I don't want but we're looking good. Nothing to be afraid of, right?
No.
Okay, so.
I think I've always had it, I let it do it on its own, I think is what I did last
Yeah, and that's fine too, yeah.
time. So all you do is just turn it.
Yeah, and then that way you guys can eat right away if you come home. So seal is when you're cooking, vent is when you want to let it go.
And you said when we were going through it that it read that you cook it on sealed. Are there times where you cook it when it's on vent?
No,
Okay.
never. You want all your heat sealed in the pot. Just kind of remember it that way.
I assume
So,
as much, but
yeah. I just put that on there because there's so many people that have Instant Pots and don't know how to use them. So, and it's not, and you want to know how you can tell when you start to cook something and you haven't turned it to seal, you'll hear this noise. So if your soup's cooking and you hear this noise,
you forgot to seal it.
yep, seal it. So we're getting close. You guys have a nice spice rack just like me. I love that. I tried to alphabetize my spices, but I cook so much and I'm like, forget it. I'll just bend down and take a peek.
Well, I told him to buy the little ones too, but in there,
Okay, I'm gonna check your timer. Oh, that's you, Ava. So, toothpick in the middle comes out clean.
the vanilla? No, I had it in the spice rack. Yeah, well, it doesn't, you do have to pull it out. Oh, yeah, pull the,
We're getting close. It's venting. We're getting Ava's pumpkin bread out.
you want to pull it, is it easier to pull it out or
I usually do it when it's in the oven, but if you don't feel comfortable, be careful. Don't hit the top of your hand on the oven. I've done that so many times.
Put it all the way in.
So straight down to the bottom, straight up. Okay, I think you need a little bit longer, honey. I'll set my timer for you, okay? And that, again, it's just because we open the oven so many times. Normally, you'd be right on the money. Okay. Chuck, what do you think? I think your chicken's probably. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are going to be. When do you leave?
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
A week from Monday. So we have a
okay.
week from
So,
Monday.
okay. So, between the chicken that you made, these two dishes, this will probably last you guys a while.
We bought all these mitts.
I love those. I'm making a list. Your kitchen's nicer than mine, Chuck. I thought I had it going on. Can you see mine in my videos? Yeah? Thanks. I really like it. I love the vision I had for it was lots of people in there. I've done lots of food prep classes in there.
I think that was our goal.
It's fun.
And it ended up, this whole room is basically the kitchen.
But that's where everybody hangs out. Anyways.
But what I've noticed, I do like the gap in the space in here.
Yeah,
We've all
we
been
were not crowded. We were all over the place. It was great. Yeah, you have an best kitchen I've ever prepped in, hands down. Yep. Yeah, and everything's nice and brand new. No old cookie sheets in this house. Who needs parchment paper? We're getting close here, you guys. Yeah, that's gotta be, oh, that looks great. Josh, when this is done, I'm gonna have you bring that camera around and take a peek ski.
We'll take all the food out.
Yeah, in the lights, yeah. Gotta take a couple of still shots while we're here.
Yeah, so I like this way, and we'll try to figure out maybe how to do it with the breast, maybe also.
Well, in that recipe, like I said, there was a guy who commented and said, I use chicken breast and I changed the cooking time to this to accommodate. So there was a tweak to it.
Probably took a little more time because the breasts are bigger. Yeah, that makes sense.
We buy them from Costco. Obviously, we started these from refrigerated because we bought them and just put them in the fridge.
Yep.
We were starting with frozen. Defrost first, then go.
Yep. Yeah. Got it going on, you guys. It's a cooking family here. We're getting there. Almost there. And just note, Christy, I was about over here, and it wasn't as strong.
Okay.
And then I put it to here.
Find that sweet spot.
Find that sweet spot, because if it's too much, you'll feel like it's practically
So
going to
you
hit you.
manually just
Yeah,
adjusted it?
so anywhere between there and there.
Okay.
You might want, at first, you might want to not start off with full steam ahead because it's a lot.
Okay.
So we're getting there. This thing is awesome, you guys. You can cook things so fast in there. Was that 3 minutes? Did I set that? Did that seem like that was 3 minutes, Ava?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Straight down and straight up, honey. Try not to go sideways with your toothpick.
Well, the toothpick was kind of...
Was it? Oh, the toothpick was crooked. Toothpicks are cheap. Use a new one.
Go by color. Still a little goopy. What do you think? No?
I would wait.
Should I go down kind of...
Patience is a virtue. We're almost there.
It just spins all the way around.
Yeah. If we would have put it there at first, though, it would have been, oh yeah. And I think that is maybe what scares people. And honestly, the difference between yours and the one with the dial, no big deal.
Okay. I just like the R2D2. It was really
Yeah, yeah.
She wants a new one.
Hey, I know.
cool. Getting a new one.
I
I've cared less for
know.
as much as we have
Yeah.
thus far, but
Josh, there's one out there. Is I think it's by Ninja. Isn't it an air fryer
Yeah.
and instant pot
There's a
combo? Which
we're talking about the air fryer and how important
yeah,
that is in your life. For
yeah.
heat or for
everything,
everything.
So
I've never
yeah.
had
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's cook again. You guys come to my house and we'll cook a little air fryer dish. So, yeah. I didn't want to bring it because you guys don't have it, and I wanted to give Chuck a dish that he could make again. So, and the thing about all these appliances, they're cheaper and cheaper every year. I've had all mine for 5-6 years. By now you can get, okay, I don't want to do this. You got to do it, okay? Dun, dun, dun.
Cam just twist it open, right?
Lefty loosey.
We'll get an air fryer.
Okay.
We can do it here or
Okay, all right, okay. All righty, and then, yeah, just set that up, so, yeah. Okay, so Josh, I'm gonna have you come around and take a peek at all of the wonderful
Should I stir
dishes.
that?
You can
No.
just let it
Okay.
set, and
Okay.
then when you're ready to serve it, you can stir it. And Christy, if you feel like the liquid has been soaked up a little bit by the kale, you can always just add a little bit more liquid.
Okay.
You can add a little bit more chicken stock or even just a little bit of water
Okay.
too. Because I don't know if you've made many soups, but sometimes they suck up all your juice. So, okay, you guys, what are we at for time, Chuck?
How long is it going?
How did we get started? About
11, well, yeah, it's been about 2 hours.
about 2 hours. So start to finish, we've done 2 main courses and 2 desserts. Christy made a Whole30 Paleo Zuppa Toscana, and maybe you can pan on in the pot there. Rest assured, if you want to poke your potato with a fork, you can, but it's done. Okay, isn't that crazy? Isn't that a fast dish? What was nice, it was one pot. We didn't have to saute the onions and the garlic separately, so hopefully this is a dish that their family will make again. And they've got some bacon for the top. If you have people in your house that like bread, I would highly recommend, well, no dairy, but I would recommend, the only bread that I recommend is sourdough because it has natural probiotics in it and your body can digest it easily. Or I love the gluten-free rolls that Pilgrim makes. They make right in the bakery. They're super good. Normally gluten-free bread tastes like cardboard. So, okay, moving on, we have Miss Theatrical Girl. What do you got? Introduce your food. Okay. So she's got the soft bake almond flour chocolate chip cookies, and this is a popular Mel Fit recipe. I make these all the time and time again. Can't go wrong. Kids love them. Iggy loves them, and he's picky. Okay. What you got, Chuck?
I have a one-pot Mexican chicken, rice, and all the goodies all in there.
Okay. And on difficulty, 0 to 10, 10 being the toughest, what would you give it?
It's easy.
Easy peasy? Okay. All right, Ava, come on over, sister. What you got? It's still in the oven? Okay. We'll get it out. We'll put it on the top, and that way you guys can see it. The pumpkin bread is wonderful. I told her the next time her pans are so good, she doesn't even need the parchment paper, and maybe it'd be such a nice gift for Christmas. Okay, so let's get that out, and we'll put it on the top so Josh can see it. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. That pumpkin bread, Chuck, if you like pumpkin, you're going to be all over that. Yeah. And are you doing the center, honey? Center?
That's good.
Money! We're there. 2 desserts, 2 main courses, Instant Pot, 1 dish skillet, whole family involved. This is life-changing. This family likes to vacation because last week they were in California. They're going to New York for Christmas. So the one thing that I think is going to be most, well, there's a couple things. Number one, the most valuable thing that this food prepping is going to bring to this family is togetherness, in my opinion. Just, right? Get everybody together. Number two, it's going to save you money, and then you can use your money on things that are also going to bring your family together, such as vacation. So I think it's a win-win situation. I would love for you guys to keep the ball rolling, and Josh and I would love to do a Where Are They Now with you and check back with you in a few months and see how you're doing and how it's working for your family. I would highly recommend doing this once a week. So even if you don't have enough food to last the whole week, it's gonna be good. So what do you guys think?
I'm so excited.
You're excited?
Yeah.
Ava?
It was coming along for the ride.
Okay, all right, so awesome. Thanks you guys for joining us, and I know food prep can be so scary, but once you see it done here, the only thing that we have not done is plate it, but I'm gonna let them plate their portions, and they're gonna love how their little dishes stack up, and when anybody wants to grab their dish, they're gonna grab it. They've got a really nice microwave there, and it's gonna be great because they're gonna use their microwave safe dish, and it's dinner time. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope that this family has encouraged you to food prep. And we will see you on the next video, and I love connecting, inspiring, and motivating you. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Thank you, Mel.
Thank you.